Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. Today I'm here with another dream. In this dream, I am living with my husband. There's another woman with us. However, she does look young, so I don't know if this is supposed to be a child or if this is an actual person. But for some of you, this might actually like be a child that is to come. Okay. Um, we are at a corner store and she dips off and we realize that we left her in the store. We go back in the store, we get her, and as we're walking home we realize that she then took some chips and some ice cream and she's eating the chips with the ice cream. Okay. This is giving real, not on going on, it's giving real pregnancy vibes. But anywho, we're trying to avoid the cops because she just stole the chips and the ice cream. And we like, yo, she didn't open it. She it. Oh man. Anyways, we get to the house. And when we get there, we end up having problems with the landlord and we end up leaving with nowhere to go. Baby. Turn of events. The scripture comes from Joel 3:9. Proclaim this message among the nations, prepare for war, rouse the warriors. Let all the fighting men draw near and attack. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weakling say, I am strong. Come quickly, all you nations from every side, and assemble there. Bring down your warriors. Let the nations be roused. Let them advance into the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there I will sit to judge all the nations on every side. Swing the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Baby, let's get into it. God say, so God say, for somebody, like, okay, I feel like this is somebody that is possibly pregnant just simply because the little girl was eating chips and ice cream. Like, she literally had the chips and she was dipping the chips into the ice cream and scooping it into her mouth. And yeah. So, like, anyways, and you may end up having your hands full. Okay, so this baby, you may end up having your hands full, baby. This baby, somebody, this child is gonna be just a basket of fun. Okay, a basket of fun. But here's the thing: God said you are to be a parent and not a friend to your child, okay? And it is not okay for the child to walk out the store with the chips and the ice cream and you to just keep going, okay? And ignore the cops and everything is fine. Everything is not fine, okay? God said you sitting around and while you sitting around and you trying to knit and crochet together some mittens and you trying to knit and crochet together a little hat and some little booties, God said you need to prepare for war. Gather the troops. Call everybody into the room. I can just lie from my chair. Baby, God said, prepare the troops. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Yeah, get ready. You may be sweet at heart, and you look at your child and you say, I could never hit my child, and I could never put them on punishment, and I don't want to tell them nothing. I don't even like yelling at my son, y'all. Baby, God said, get ready, prepare for war. Don't allow your child to get you put out. I said it. There, I said it. Don't allow your child to be such a menace that you spoil them so much. This is somebody you probably have prayed and fell out on the floor crying and praying. And you have just you have loved, like, I just feel like you love your child immensely and you care about them so much and you cherish them. And it's nothing wrong with that, and especially, like, I know even if this is a situation where you may only have one child and this may be your only child, and it's like I said with my son, I love my son so much, and I'm always like, he is that's my baby, and it's just sometimes when you only have one, and it can even, like, you don't have to be your only child, but I just feel like when you have a rainbow baby, when you have a baby that you always wanted, and you really wanted this baby, and you really prayed about it, and it wasn't easy, you could take it easy when the baby get here. God said, don't forget that this is a little, somebody, you about to get a little terror. Okay, I'm just say it. There, I said it. Somebody about to get a little terror. This is gonna be a little terrorizer. Okay, they say terrible twos, baby. I can contest. It's terrible 2 through 4. Okay, it's not just 2. For me, it was 1 through 4. Stomping around and running stuff. God said, you better get ready. You better get ready while you sitting up there planning to have the perfect stroller, and you gotta have the perfect car seat, and you gotta have the perfect onesies, and their hair gotta be just a certain way, and you gotta make sure you got this, that. God said, you better prepare for war, gather the troops. God say, somebody, you about to have your hands full. You about to have your hands full. Let the nations be roused. Let them advance into the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there I will sit to judge all the nations on every side. Swing the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. God say, you about to harvest. You about to harvest some fruit. Yeah, you about to get your fruit. You about to get your fruit. But guess what, baby? Ah, Lord, forgive me for putting my head down on my Bible like such. But oh, we about to, baby. God said, God said, God said, proclaim this among the nations, prepare for war. Rouse the warriors. Let all the fighting men draw near and attack. God said, do not think for a second that if you nice, that the child is going to be nice back. And just because you give them everything that they want, that means that they are going to be like, baby. God said, somebody better get ready. That's the message. You better get ready. You better get ready. You better get ready. And 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 you better get ready. You better get ready. And you better get ready. You better get ready. And you better get ready. Because don't get yourself in a position so where you then created this tiny person and they just, they cute for a few months, and then they just start terrorizing the neighborhood. And like, don't get yourself to a place to where this little person has decided that they just go cause all the havoc and mayhem that their little heart can possibly fester up. Like, don't get yourself to a place. Don't get yourself to a place. Don't get yourself to a place to where you just refuse to whoop your child. Don't get yourself to a place, because I just feel like God is saying, and it's not to say that you need to abuse your child. I'm not telling anybody that they need to abuse their child. I'm not telling anybody that they need to be hostile towards their child, because just like same person, I don't even yell at my son. I have never hit my son. Me and my son, we rarely have any problems. And for the most part, I just be like, do you want me to call your daddy? He'd be like, no. Okay. It'd be the end of that. But it's just, I just feel like, I just feel like, and this is when we were together, and even now that we not together, like the same thing. Do you want me to call your dad? Do I need to? No. Okay. All right. Do I need to call him up? No. Okay. All right. I just feel like, God is saying, and if this is a girl, I get why, because fathers are typically more so the enablers for their daughters, and they like, as somebody that I can contest, I never got a whooping. My daddy never whooped me. I never got not one time did my father whoop me. He punished me once, and it was the worst punishment ever. But he never whooped me. And but at the same time, it wasn't a situation to where I wasn't a bad child. And I wasn't just trying to terrorize people and just cause as much havoc and mayhem as I possibly could. So I feel like God is just simply saying, okay, this is a sheer warning to someone. You are about to step into a parenthood, and God is saying, you are about to get your baby, but don't you dare bring that baby into this world and think that they just gonna grow to be perfect. And it's just not gonna happen. Okay, don't you dare think that you are going to be able to slide past without parenting your child. You gonna have to grow up, and the papa is gonna have to grow up. Everybody gonna have to. God said, prepare for war. Prepare for war. Understand that the climate we live in now, Satan is running rampant, and the children are under attack. He's going after the kids. And this is at young age they going after the kids. And you have to understand that you have to prepare for war. You are just gonna have to prepare for it. I was just watching a video about how we are kind of just, we don't know how Generation Alpha, which is my son's generation, is going to grow to become, because as a millennial, I grew up with the phone with the cord on it. And we had the super long cord where I could take my call in my room, but the cord was still attached to the phone, and at any given time mom could just I had to grow up with my mama picking up the phone and listening in on my conversations. I had to grow up with it's just one person that's going to be on the phone at a time, okay? And baby, but I also saw the rise of cell phones, okay? And I remember having my first cell phone back when it wasn't no unlimited, okay? And I remember one spring break, me and my friends ran that phone bill up to $900, and my mom was not happy with me. I grew up at the age where the computer was not sleek and stylish, okay? And we only really used it to send emails to our friends and to burn CDs, okay? And it's just like, and actually, play games and stuff. Like, we are in, and now we are in an age where this is a calculator and a calendar and a virtual, one of those, what were those things called? Those little assistant things. Y'all remember the little things? It was like, and the planner, the little planner that you would have, and it's a GPS, and it can also be measuring tape, and it's a camera, and it also is a computer, and it can be used for so many things. So many things. And we are living in it's just I just feel like God is saying that keep an eye on your child, and don't allow your child to run you. Don't allow your child to think that they running things. Don't allow your child to be in a position to where they are in control of the house. It's a beautiful thing for your baby to have you wrapped around their finger. That is so beautiful, and it's so understandable. It's so understanding, because they are really precious and they're really wonderful. But at the same time, understand that their minds are constantly gathering information, and they are constantly learning. So ensure that they are learning good things. Ensure that the information they are gathering is good. And if they do wrong, tell them that they are doing wrong and they have to make it right. Regardless if that is you having to go back in the store and tell them you sorry that they grabbed the chips and the ice cream and you're going to give it back. Or if you're going back in the store and you're going to pay for it. Whatever it is that you're going to have to do. I understand times is hard and everybody cannot afford that. But at the same time, it is not okay to teach your child that it is okay for them to just go in the store, grab what they want, and walk out with it. God said he himself will not, he's not standing for it. God said, and you know, especially if you are someone that has been called, you've been called to be a pastor, a prophet, a preacher. God said your children for sure shouldn't be acting no fool. Your children shouldn't be sitting around acting a fool. Your children they should be upheld to a whole different standard, because you know the word of God in ways that other people don't. And due to that, there is no reason that your children should go anywhere and people like, what is going on? Okay? But that's the message. God said, get ready. Gather the troops. Prepare for war. Prepare for war. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.